Bum 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 bum. Hello and welcome everybody. This is Randy Replay welcoming you back to Minnesota Twins baseball here on the SSN. Today is the thrilling conclusion of this Detroit Tigers series. I believe the third series of the year. Yes, indeed. So the first game, Detroit won 3-1. The second game, we won 3-2. And the third game, well, still yet to be decided. We're going to find out right now. First pitch is just about ready to happen. Not really anything to cover. Last game went into 14 innings. A lot of people are tired. Expect to see new faces here in this game. Hey, we are going to get you out to Comerica Park. This has been Randy Replay. I'll see you out there. Hello and welcome, everybody. This is Randy Replay. And we're here at beautiful Comerica Park, where the Minnesota Twins and Detroit Tigers will wrap up this series before a 10-game homestand. Series is tied 1-1. Detroit looking to take this series from Minnesota and, well, forgo their stranglehold on the AL Central. Anibal Sanchez get the start here for Detroit. In one start, he is 1-0 with a 1.04 ERA, 8 2/3 innings picked, 4 hits and 10 strikeouts. So very, very good pitcher here for Detroit. Leading off, Luis Gonzalez. After a game off.
The afternoon for Minnesota, first baseman, number 88.
And we're going to get things going here. Luis Gonzalez will pull one to right. That is caught. Out number one.
Batting second.
Oh my
Designated
goodness.
hitter, number 33.
We got Steven Nyland, John Demetrio, Thaddeus Rosu, Matt Peters, Axberg, Ryberg, Jimenez, and Fritchie. As Travis Lee gets his only second game off here for the young season. So Steven Nyland steps in. See what he can do.
That's a ball.
Takes a high ball.
Counts 1-0.
1-0 count here. He deals. Fouls it away. Strike one. 1-1 here to Nyland. Hey! Called a strike even though it was out. Yeah, that was okay. Here we go.
Ball two.
Down low for a ball. I'm surprised that wasn't called for a strike here. As the umpire crew, Matthew Ross, Parker, Lawrence, and Holiday there at second base. So the 2-2 count to Nyland. What will he do? Now, oh my goodness, it goes back to Sanchez and he gets a hit off of him. Sanchez looks to be okay here.
Shortstop, number 9.
Nyland hits him with the baseball. John Demetrio up now. The slider misses terribly. Not going to go. Second deal to Demetrio. Just a little late on that sinker. Fouled it away straight one. 1-1 to Demetrio. Fouled it away on a pitch. It would have been a ball. Strike two. So the 1-2 to Demetrio. Got him with a strike. Oh my goodness. So Demetrio strikes out. You can see this thing was
Third baseman,
outside of the zone. Got him,
number
but shakes it.
43.
Thaddeus Rosu will come up to bat. Having some success in yesterday's game. Let's see what he does here. All right, thought about going, but it's a strike anyway. Minnesota Twins baseball on the air. Just early as he fouls it away here. part of a big play yesterday.
Ball inside.
Takes one low at the knees for a ball. Big plays yesterday for the Minnesota Twins when it mattered. And then we got the save with Glenn Perkins. 14 innings it took to get that one done.
Two ball.
Curveball goes way outside. 2-2 now. Rosu battling back, as it were. Rosu's able to pull one, but it will go for the force out at second, and that will be the end of the first inning here for the Minnesota Twins. We get a hit. Strand a man off of the hit to that goes right back to Sanchez and gets him in the side. Irvin Santana in one start. He's an 0-1 record, 3.00 ERA, 6 innings pitched, allowed 10 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. And he will face Ian Kinsler. Series, he is 2 for 8 with a home run and 2
Leading off
RBIs.
for the Tigers, number 5, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
In the last road game before we go home for a lengthy amount here. 3 series at home. With 10 games there as Keith Ryberg throws on to Luis, and they call him safe. They call him safe, and we're going to challenge that.
The shortstop.
Definitely going to challenge that as
Iglesias.
Paul Molitor comes out. Our first challenge of the season here. We're going to take a look as Keith Ryberg throws it down to Luis Gonzalez. Boom. Too close to call there. You'd have to stop it as soon as he gets the ball in the glove there. But we're going to see what happens as they're reviewing it here. Call on the field, safe at first.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Twins are challenging the previous play.
I mean, it is right there. It is too close to call. I mean, I don't know how you're going to do this. We're going to get the call here from the umpires. And I do believe
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned.
Overturned!
And the batter ruled out.
And that is an out. Luis Gonzalez. Throw from Keith Ryberg is in time after all. So that will be out number 1 of the inning in a very, very dramatic fashion there. Having to wait, kind of confused on what's going on. And we go to Jose Iglesias. See what he can do against Irvin Santana here. As he takes a 2-pitch strike here. Irvin Santana looking to put away his first of the inning here by way of strikeout. As this one will be foul. Jimenez not going to chase that one. Of course, Chris Jimenez started the season out in AAA, and he get on the chase on the slider. Strikeout number 1 for Irvin Santana here in this
Batting
game. As
third,
we're going to take a look at the starting lineup for the
baseman,
Tigers. Kinsler, Iglesias,
Miguel
Cabrera,
Cabrera.
Martinez, Upton, Collins, Avila, Presley, and Romine, as J.D. Martinez will get a day off today. Series, he is 1 for 10 with a double. Miguel Cabrera. As the volume keeps getting turned down here on my headset, I'm not sure. That's technical difficulty again here. A lot of those this series so far. Irvin Santana starts off with a strike. Right over the plate. Comes back with one. Going to pop fly. Rosu sees it the entire way, and he will get under it for out number 3 of the inning. So, our first challenge of the season, and we win it. The Tigers go down in order 1, 2, 3.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
The standings
Number
are as
8.
such. Detroit 7-2, Cleveland 5-4, Minnesota 4-4, Chicago 4-5 as they get a win, and Kansas City loses another 3-6. 2.5 games back, and we play the 2 leaders here in the next couple series. So these are very, very big series. If we can steal this game here from the Tigers and go home and face Cleveland there coming up here. As Paul Fritchie will fly out to second base. I almost said shortstop. Bat of the game. He will hook one that gets caught by the third baseman. Oh, Nelly, what a play. Roney, we'll see him in the bottom of the third inning here. As that was just a great play. That's his first start of the series here at Bala. Lots of confidence out here, as you can see, as the slider got him down the fourth strikeout in the game, 11th on the season for Irvin Santana, as we're through 3 innings now, on to the 4th. Still 0-0, no hits, no runs. Oh my goodness, what a game. As Steven Nyland comes up.
Leading off with a
Last
twin,
time at bat, he hit the pitcher
hitter, number 33.
and got a base hit, so we'll see what happens here. Oh, and he comes back and hits him. He's going to charge the mound here. Oh my
Now
goodness.
batting, number 9.
Right in the ribs. And look at his face. I believe he meant to do that for hitting him earlier at the last at bat. Oh my goodness, did you see him? So now we have something else to this series here. It's Steve Nyland gets hit by a pitch, takes his base. John DeMettio up. John DeMettio making him pay there for the base hit. So he hits Steven Nyland after being hit by him with a hit. It's not his fault. I mean, that's just how sometimes the bat comes off the ball like that. You watch batting practice. As I take a sip of the coffee here provided, but Thaddeus Rosu looking to get some action going here. Gotta watch out for that double play ball, but if you hit it, you can advance the runner, Thaddeus Rosu. Oh my goodness, it's off the wall. Everybody get back to your base quick. As DeMettio, it looked like he had a beat on it and he was able to catch it, but it went off the wall. So everybody, little miscommunication there. As we've had a couple of those hiccups this season, this one was almost a home run. As Thaddeus Rosu, towering hit. Goes off the wall. Yeah, I mean, it looked like he had a beat on it. Yeah, that might have been it, but Matt Peters looking to make a big inning happen here. Double play ball still in effect. But it's all for naught. This one will go for a base hit. Actually could have got a double, but we score 2 here. Runner from second and third will come in, and Matt Peters gets a 2 RBI single here.
Number 13.
Smeagol comes up. This is all coming with 0 outs as well, mind you, as we string together. After Steven Nyland getting hit, we string together a couple hits here. And we are able to have a big inning here in the 4th. Smeagol. And it's deep. Slides into third. We score another. Oh, Nelly. Very deceiving out there is the left center field. Smeagol gets another deep hit here. We're second of the inning. Of course, that blue bat. Very jealous. As Keith Ryberg 0 for 1 lined out in the second. No home runs on the season. This would be a good time to add one, eh, Keith? As still, we have no outs here. Keith Ryberg takes a Sliberg outside of the zone. Strike 1. Keith Ryberg looking to get an RBI as we're just handing him out here in the 4th inning. Ooh, fouled one away. Some speed over there at first base. Not really a situation to steal, but if you want to advance and get out of the double play here. Slider outside. He's keeping everything up. The double play ball is still in effect here. We have to watch out for anything down low in the zone here. But it's 2-1 to Ryberg. Ryberg, base hit! As we score another, it's now 4-0 Minnesota Twins. The big inning continues as Keith Ryberg gets a hit.
Chris.
It's about the
Jimenez.
5th straight hit. Wowzers. I'm sorry, the 4th straight hit as Steven Nyland got hit by a pitch. Count that as a hit, I'm not sure. All coming with 0 outs here. Big inning in the 4th. Oh, broken bat. The runner will advance to 2nd and 3rd, and there's 1 out as Chris Jimenez will stand there in disbelief. Paul Fritchie lined out in the 1st, averaging
8.
100 on the season. Not to pick on anybody, but he is the worst batting average on the team. A hit here would help, as it'll be foul. I mean a fair hit there, buddy. Easy to say that when I'm up here in the press box. 0-1 the count. 1 out here. Ooh, almost hit another batter as Paul Fritchie looks back at the mound. Losing his control here as that's 2 balls here to start, but swing on 1. Paul Fritchie looking for a hit here. And he will get it off the pitcher's mound. It goes into center field for a base hit. Paul Fritchie, a wild pitch. We don't know what we're doing here. We really don't know what we're doing. This is the 2nd out of the inning. We advance the runner to 2nd. Oh, my goodness.
The first baseman, Luis Gonzalez.
Well, that was awkward. Definitely miscommunication out there. Third base coach told him to go as hold on a minute. Okay, we'll check the replay after the at-bat here. Sinker fouled away. Was he safe at the plate? Darn it all. Come on, Randy. There is no way he is safe at the plate. There's no way Ryberg scored here. So, losing control here. The wild pitch goes. Ryberg thinking about going. He's going. He was safe! I totally missed this call. As you can see, the tag never got him. Keith Ryberg scores. I totally missed that call. Randy should be fired from his position. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure. How to get out of it. There we go. Oh my goodness. So I guess I recorded a video there. We added another run and he was called safe at the plate. I thought he was called out, but Randy Replay probably going to get in trouble for that call. As Keith Ryberg scores. 6-0 Twins. Still with 1 out sinker. Inside, taken for a strike number 2 of the at-bat to Luis Gonzalez. Looking to add more here with a runner on 2nd. Oh my heavens. Luis Gonzalez will ground out to the shortstop here. He's 0 for 2 on the day, but that is only the 2nd out of this big inning as we add 6.
Now
Steve Nyland.
Number 33.
And he's got a look of determination. He was hit by a pitch last time in this inning. So we have 9 batters have come and gone here in this inning. And a towering fly ball out to center. We're going to advance the runners here in case he drops it, which he doesn't. And that will be the end of the big inning. So we had 6 and 6 hits. Oh, Nelly! As we go through the order here in the 4th inning, 6 hits strung together for 6 runs. As Iglesias hit this thing, it might run out of room there for Peters. He doesn't at the wall. Peters second out of the inning. And he will ground out to Demetrio onto Gonzalez for the 3rd out of the inning. We're through 4, still no hits, no runs. Demetrio, Rosu, Peters due up. Upton is up now. It's the ability to turn 2, and we do! As Luis Gonzalez hits his glove and points back to Ryberg. So the double play ball started by Luis Gonzalez. He will turn. He will flip it back to second for 1. Down to first. As you can see, pointing right back to Keith Ryberg. Turned to the metronome after this game, of course, for 10 games. It's Demetrio down to Gonzalez. Out number 3 of the inning. Wow. So Ryberg, Jimenez, and Fritchie due up here in the top of the 6th inning. Wow, look at that shiny head there. Oh, wow. I do believe on the game, yes.
First baseman.
There's Luis Gonzalez. Very good defensive play today, but offensively, he is 0 for 3. He's been a part of a lot of outs today. Gonzalez with a base hit. Very, very good. First pitch that he saw, blew it right past the pitcher there. As this throw to second or third is able to be corralled. Steven Nyland facing a different pitcher here. We'll see if he gets hit. You have to throw shade anytime you can, especially when you get hit by a pitch. That velocity. Steven Nyland a little late on that one, fouls it away. Strike 1 to Nyland. Coming on 2 outs, we're getting hits here. That's been the story all season long here. Curveball scratches the outside part of the plate. Same location. Steven Nyland.
3.
And he calls it a strike. Choked up on the bat, but just like Matt Peters, he goes down by way of check swing strike. So we had a couple more hits, no runs, and we go on to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still 6-0 for the Minnesota Twins. Jimenez wants something off the plate, and the slider, he swings nowhere near it. That will end the big inning. So they get a couple hits, no runs though, as Irvin Santana gets him looking silly on this slider. Yeah, look at that. At the end of 6, it's still 6-0. So another strikeout here on the game. Thaddeus Rozu 1 for 3, singled way back in the 4th inning. That big 4th inning. Humongous 4th inning, where Randy Replay missed a big call and a scoring play. Rozu will pull this one fair. And, yeah, that third baseman not able to bring it in. I think that's Romain Lettuce.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Peters.
That's a power coming off that bat. So Thaddeus Rozu might start something here. Romain not able to pull it down as it goes into left field for a hit. Side. Matt Peters lifts one. Doesn't get past as he falls. He's not going to take the opportunity. Third base coach tells him to stay, even though he could have made it with that throw there. Matt Peters gets another hit.
Number 13.
And Smeagol do up. Very good hit off the plate there, as here comes Smeagol. Looking for something he can pull here. As Smeagol will get a hit. This one will roll. And Matt, a little more base running miscommunication, but it's in time there. As the third base coach is hanging his head, he's not doing very good there. As This one will be an RBI double. We could have scored another one, but like I said, miscommunication aplenty over there. Second and third base. Smeagol will stop freaky with it here. 7-0 Twins here in the 7th. Jimenez will go, but it's deep enough to score the runner. As we score again, 8-0 Minnesota Twins. We add another couple here in the 7th. Chris Jimenez, sacrifice fly, RBI. Paul Molitor with that same look on his face. Paul Fritchie, 1 for 3 with a single way back in the 4th inning. As you can see, Paul Fritchie. So Ryberg gets on the way of walk. Jimenez with a sacrifice fly, scoring a run. 8-0 Minnesota Twins here in the top of the 7th inning. Oh my gosh. 2 outs here. Fritchie, 1-0 offering. And Fritchie looks like, yes, he will pop out to left field. So that will be the end of an inning.
Ladies and
We
gentlemen,
add
it's time for the
mucho
traditional
hits.
7th inning stretch.
And we had 2 more runs, 8-0 here. 13 hits on the game. 7th inning stretch time here. Change up high in the zone. That will be a double, and the run will score. 8-1 now here. As Peters will inbound the ball. 8-1 now, your score. Catch around Collins here. As the slider got him. Second strikeout of this inning. Out number
Now
2.
batting, catcher
Alex Avila
Avila.
had some success against Avila today. Did Santana. As the big inning is almost over. Lots of energy wasted here.
1-1.
Slider came out of his hands. Avila will foul this one off. Strike number 2. Change up, got him. And he said, "Are you kidding me?" to the umpire. You saw his lips move. And the big inning is avoided as they only score run off the Upton RBI double. With a runner in scoring position, he will strike out another. As Peters tracks this thing down at the wall. Push off him out was said. Steven Nyland will get a hit. He's going to push 2. Steven Nyland going to push 3. Steven Nyland in there with a triple. Oh, Nelly. And just like last game, we get a triple here in this one as he has to
Now
stretch out that left leg. Hopefully he's okay. That's a lot of run in there. As it drifts just into that deepest part of the field. Steven Nyland maybe tweak that left leg there coming into the bag, as you can see. We're going to have to watch that as 1 out is away here. Looking for a RBI opportunity is Demetio. Yeah, Demetio. Steven Nyland's going to go. Off, and he's out at the plate. So he thought he'd try it, and it wasn't deep enough. That's all right, though. We get a hit. Almost had another run. They turned 2 on us. And Presley gets a hit. Barely. As the throw is late, and he gets a triple. Oh, my goodness. So maybe didn't think he was going to go, but he did. 7-game hitting streak for Presley. Andrew Romine Lettuce coming back out. And a big start to this inning. By way of, I don't know what that was. To Gonzalez, he will step on the bag. He'll throw home. But the runner will score 8-2 now.
The batter, number 3, second baseman,
Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler.
Up now, 8-2. So it'll be Demetio on to Gonzalez. He gets him for out number 2 of the inning. Martinez grounding out to Gonzalez. He will step on the bag, 3rd out of the inning. I get it. You want to give Irvin Santana the best chance possible, but, I mean, come on, man. Let in another run off of a couple more hits here. At the end of 8, we're still holding on 8-2 here. Minnesota Twins due up. The 9th, 1-1. Or 1-1 to Ryberg. Ryberg able to pull one. It looks like it's going to be caught, though. Shallow left field. Yes, it is. Runners advance just in case, and that'll end the inning. So down to the bottom of the ninth we go. 8-2, 15 hits in the game, 1 error. Detroit Tigers looking to change this, as the save opportunity is not here. And so we will bring in, you know what? We're going to give it to Santana.
The bottom of the ninth for the Tigers.
Bottom of the ninth, Santana.
Number 8.
Caught! Robbed him of a home run, Matt Peters. My goodness.
Tyler Collins.
Tyler Collins. Now, this is, if you're, maybe this isn't such a good idea. Maybe we should pull Santana. As we take a look at this ball. This one was almost gone, I do believe. Making sure. No, it would have been. It would have been off the wall, I guess. But Matt Peters still robbing him of a hit there. Jimenez wants something high. Will be obliged. Matt Peters going for out number 2 of this inning. Having a range over. And he gets it out number 2. Irvin Santana 1 out away from a complete game.
Catcher.
Pitching only allowing
Alex
2 runs.
Avila.
Alex Avila now. 1 out away
Nope.
from going 9.
Ball 1, no strike.
As Ryberg will trip. As that is the first hit of this 9th inning.
The right fielder.
I mean, you got to leave him in there. I mean,
Alex.
he's actually
Presley.
refusing to come out of the game. There's another base hit. Oh, Spiegel trips as he can't pull it down. The throw to home. Turns, throws to third, and that will be another run scored. 8-3 now.
Now batting.
How long are you going to keep this guy in?
Andrew Romine.
Romine. Slider. Romine lettuce. With a home run! 8-5 now. We got to take him out now, you would think. Oh, my goodness. Romine lettuce goes deep as the bad decisions continue here. So 8-5 is your score. You don't think it. First of the season for Romine lettuce. He was able to pull this thing 381 feet there to right field. Oh my goodness. And now we will pull him.
Number 3, second baseman. Ian
So,
Kinsler.
a couple costly decisions here. We're still in the lead, but Irvin Santana goes 9 2/3 innings pitched, allowing 5 runs with a home run.
Your attention, please.
Got 4 or 5
Now pitching for
strikeouts.
the Twins,
And here comes Trevor
number
May.
65.
Close this game out.
Trevor May.
I mean, we could bring in our closer and get the save here, but he is definitely not ready. Strike 1 for Trevor May. I mean, we might pull him just to get the save on the last strike if that's what it takes. And so with the final out of the game, 2-1 is the count. Curveball in there, 1 strike away from the win. And a very, very weird last inning. We keep Santana in there, and it doesn't matter as we get the changeup for the strikeout and the winners. We take 2 games in the series and put some pressure on the Cleveland Indians as they're in second place. So they have to win their next, as we do as well. Got to win our next 3 series here at home to remain in the top of the AL Central. So your score 8-5. It was 8-0 at one point, but then a couple big innings for the Tigers, and Irvin Santana probably stayed in there too long. I mean, you got a feel for the guy, though. He did so good for so long. You can see it up until the 7th inning, which is where normal people would pull. But, yeah. So, Santana gets the win. Losing pitcher is Sanchez. And Tyler May will get the save, his first of the season, as we bring you to the postgame.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins. 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Tigers, 5 runs on 9 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Irvin Santana. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Anibal Sanchez. He falls to 1-1.
So
Time of the ball game.
Okay, so I need
36 minutes.
3 hours and 36 minutes. So a far cry from yesterday, the 4-hour, 9-minute game. Anibal Sanchez 1 for 1. 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Alex Presley 2 for 3 with 2 triples, an RBI, and a run scored. Andrew Romine Lettuce goes deep for his only hit of the ball game. 1 for 4, home run, 3 RBIs, 1 run scored. Miguel Cabrera 2 for 4, a double and a run scored. Justin Upton 1 for 4, a double and an RBI. The player of the game is Smago Axberg 3 for 5 with a double, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Steven Nyland 2 for 4 with a triple and an RBI. Matt Peters 2 for 5, 2 runs batted in and 2 runs scored. Thaddeus Rozier 2 for 5 and a run scored. Irvin Santana will be your winning pitcher, 1 for 1, 8 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 9 hits, allowed 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts in the game. And the save will go to Trevor May, his first of the season. We didn't think it would be a save opportunity when we warmed him up. We could have brought in Glenn Perkins for that last pitch just to get him the save, but hey, we get the win anyway. So questionable calls, a little bit of miscommunication on the base running, but hey, we'll trade all that for wins anyway, especially when we get 15 hits in a game. Oh my goodness. So we're going to get you back to the main screen where we will preview the next 3 series at home against the AL Central leaders. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in just a moment. Hello and welcome back to the main screen. We are now done with our away stance as we can start our home stance here in the calendar. But before we do, we are going to check the standings. Yes, yes, yes again, and yes again. The Cleveland Indians dropped a game, so we are now tied for second place. Well, in second place, but really tied because we have a better divisional record, I'm assuming. I have no idea. 1.5 games behind the Detroit Tigers as we take 2 from them, giving them their second and third loss on the season. We are 5-4 with a series against the White Sox at home, and then we play the Indians. So the Indians on the road, excuse me, need to get wins before they come here because at home we are very good this season. We're going to preview the game, I guess. James Shields will get his second start. He has a 1.50 ERA, not RBI. That is just weird. Kyle Gibson gets his first start of the season as he takes the place of Buddy Boschers. So the calendar looks as such. We do this every game, or after every game, but it's very important. So Chicago, a 3-game series, one of them being on the MLB Network premiere time slot as Nathan Reichert, 13 strikeouts. He has not pitched since the first game of the Detroit series. He will be pitcher on Sunday. And Derek Fahey will take the second MLB Network spotlight game. So that's good. Santana will come back off of only 4 days rest. Oh my goodness! So Kyle Gibson and James Shields will go. I think we faced Shields. Yes, we did in the second game where we lost 2-1. Hopefully that's not the case. And then Jose Quintana, who has an ERA of 6.17, will face Todd Schmidt. Do we face Corey Lubke? We don't. We miss Lubke, who has a 16.20 ERA right now. He is 1 for 1. 7 strikeouts. Look at that ERA, 16. That is about it. I mean, then we have a 4-game series against Cleveland where we will face Danny Salazar, Trevor Bauer, and then starters are not yet announced. Well, we take 2 out of 3 from the Detroit Tigers, as this series will end as we get the win 8-5. Obviously, a little bit of a nail biter. You thought they would come back there, but they didn't. Especially after the home run. Just looking down at Irvin Santana's face, he just looked depleted of all of his energy. But we get the win, so we'll trade all that for wins any day of the week, especially here on a Thursday. So we start our homestand and very important series against the White Sox. If we can put them away, we take 3 games. We take the lead, I do believe. Well, it all depends on what the Tigers do here. As if we take a look really, really quickly at home, we are 2-1 on the season. That's like a good record there to have. 3-3 away, 2-1 at home, as we have the next 10 games at home. I've said that 16 times in this video. But anyway, this has been Randy Replay. We will see you in the White Sox series. Hey, see ya.